Hey, it's Brian, and check this out. Like 4 videos in a row have landed in the top 3 of my most recently published videos. You know, the 1 out of 10 section? So like if I come in here to the dashboard, you can kind of see it right now. Oh, wow, check this out. This is actually, it just went up to 2 out of 10. Wow, that's incredible. 2 out of 10. And 2 of the videos, again, out of the last 4, went 1 of 10. Now, if you just always publish a video that lands in the top 3, your channel's gonna start to grow. And yet the reality is, for me, being a small creator, it's hard to get the ball rolling. You might look at me and say, you've got 160,000 subscribers. It's worse than a small channel. I can't trust you. You know, that's your business, but I simply wanna share what's working for me, how I'm making it happen, some decisions I've made in the last few weeks to better connect with my audience and bring in some views. The first thing I want to share is getting really clear on how to communicate and title my video. I'm not going to talk about test and compare today, but I do want to talk about a new feature. That's not true. A feature that's been around a while, but I say new because it keeps getting upgraded. And if we come into analytics, so right now I'm looking at my real-time views, which I'm always monitoring. If I'm going to implement the strategy I'm going to break down with you today and talk about how and why it works, I need to be aware of my real-time analytics. And I can see the video I published yesterday is kind of popping because it's morning on Sunday. And what do people do in the morning? They wake up, they have coffee, they watch YouTube. And this is something that it's just kind of how it works. So right now, like, I don't need to publish a video today. I'll probably publish this video tomorrow or maybe tonight. I've got literally so many video ideas that I'm sitting on, and I just rather kind of publish pretty good videos and be authentic and show up as I am and strive to understand the topics that my audience cares about, and then how to title the video in a way that's going to connect with my viewers so they click more of the time. And then, like I said, understand how to communicate, how to talk, practicing talking to the camera right now. And because I'm publishing more videos, it gets easier with time. So today I'm thinking, you know, I really want to talk about being a small channel. And in order to do that, I want to find out what's resonating. So I go to Inspiration tab. Now this is something you can do it on a mobile device. You can do it on a desktop computer. It doesn't matter. You go to Analytics and then Inspiration. And I'm going to search for 2 or 3 words that are based on the language my community uses. So small channel. And now I'm going to really pay attention to the videos that show up. It says here, first off, I can see that this has high interest from my viewers. So my viewers are clicking on videos about like being a small channel, right? With that being said, now I want to understand the title, the topics, and so on. I can take a glance, and the first thing I noticed was Nate, because I know Nate, I like Nate. I think Nate kind of shares the same thoughts and ideas that I do, and he's got this how to get out of small channel hell forever. And I know that it's resonating because the amount of views, I would be more than satisfied with that. And I can continue to like look at this particular page. I notice here, similar ideas, small channel optimization, 5 ways to get ahead. And that's pretty good. So I'm gonna create a video, and I'm gonna create my own video, my own version of this, like you're in jail. It's like the algorithm is held you and it's not allowing you to move forward. And it's kind of true. That's how the algorithm works, right? Like you're here, the audience you wanna connect with is here, and in the middle is the algorithm. And the fact of the matter is, if you feel helpless, I understand, but I want to encourage you to do what you can to focus on what you can control. Like one of the things I'm focusing on is like, how do I title my videos? How do I create a thumbnail that is going to get more clicks. I can control that, right? And right away, I think about a video that I did quite a while ago with this image of a man pushing a boulder up a hill. So in order to create this thumbnail, I literally went to ChatGPT. I said, give me a 16:9 image of a kind of a profile silhouette looking image of a man pushing up a boulder, and the boulder kind of looks like a YouTube play button, and my thumbnail is done. So now I'm kind of thinking, well, what is the emotion of my viewer? What are they going through? And I don't have to create the perfect video with the perfect video script. I just want to get in touch with the reality of how most people are feeling around this topic, And now I'm just sharing my results. If I come back to overview, my results are simple. September 26th, I drove a whopping 383 views. It's kind of embarrassing, but yet I've done this a number of times. This brute force method where you make the algorithm push out your videos to new viewers. And what happens is, as you really understand what to do, what not to do, like right now we're at 7 minutes. Okay, so I know I really want to publish a 20-minute video. And if I feel like the quality is lacking, I'm not sharing strong ideas, I'll cut it. Yesterday my video was 5 minutes, and that was a shame because that video is doing really great, but the watch time metrics are not there, right? Like, in fact, if we come into content and we look at the video I just published yesterday, here's the thumbnail. Oh, not the editor, no, the analytics. 8 subscribers. Wow. And this is exactly one of the benefits of doing it live. Just stick with me. This is super powerful. Did you see what happened seconds ago? You saw my emotional reaction to the fact that the subscriber gain, it's not much, but just an hour ago, it was like 3 or 4. And I'm paying attention to the real-time views, right here. I want to see, are the views increasing? And, they're doing pretty good. 56 views in the last hour. And right now it's at 53. So I'm getting more views, but more importantly, people are responding. Now, if that video had a longer average view duration, which I could boost by going longer, well, then it's going to be far more likely that I get pushed out to even more viewers. How do I know this? Well, it's just kind of how the algorithm works. Let's go back here to YouTube Studio. We'll go back to content, and this video is a great example, okay? So here's a video that's driven 1,700 views, and I've gotten 12 subscribers. And the video is doing, like, if you look at the views are up, the watch time is up, which the watch time is so important, right? The watch time is the CTR and the average view duration, and I'm gaining subscribers, and the video's 19 minutes long. And all I did was I really just broke down the process of what I focus on and what I believe is most important. And a lot of people, they watched. In fact, I mentioned Closing Crew, and the amount of people that commented, Closing Crew was insane. And so these are some of the things that I'm working on right now as a small creator, is to have something to share, to not worry about being perfect. I don't have to perfectly script out a video. I've studied YouTube for years. I just have to show up and publish more often. Let's talk about that as a small creator. If you've made it this far, let me know and say, I made it to, just comment 1055. 1055, Closing Crew 1055. It's so fun because I get to really pay attention and I get to be aware of who you are, which is amazing. The thing is that when you're a small creator and you're getting started, it's so much better. In fact, today it's a necessity to publish at least, I'm going to say 6 videos a month. I was going to say 1 a week. I don't think it's enough anymore. I just think it's too unlikely that you're going to publish a video that the algorithm is going to push out, and it's not because the algorithm hates you. It's because that you're competing against other videos in and with the metrics that I'm talking about, right? Your views, your watch time. How long can you keep viewers watching? For me personally, when I coach students, when I work with people, this is the thing I come back to again and again. It's like you can play with your thumbnails till you're blue in the face, and you should. But you also, in my opinion, need to spend more time practicing how you talk, how you communicate, how you show up on camera, the thoughts you have. And in order to be able to do that, you want to really study your niche. So you don't have to like research a ton. You can share from experience, especially as you do it again and again and again and again. And I just said, and it's okay. I don't do it often, but now and then when you're live like this, it's gonna happen. So, the fact of the matter is, when you publish more frequently, you're gonna get a boost. And that boost lasts for a 7-day period. And what you can do is you really want to, one, make sure that you're in a specific niche, that you're targeting a specific audience. And you want to bring those viewers back again and again. And if you're not doing that, it's gonna be so much harder to grow. Now, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do that. Like Grandpa, hey brother, what's happening, man? I checked out your channel, and I'm gonna be honest with you, my friend. I think you can do a lot to improve some of the things you're doing. And you said, well, I'm doing all the best practices. Yes. But are they the best? Can you make improvements? That's the thing to focus on. For example, right away I thought about titles. Your titles need improvement. And if you're like, well, I'm not Grandpa, it's the same thing. It's really just about understanding what's most important and continuing to step up again and again, and to stay within one specific niche or target products and services to drive sales, affiliate sales, and more. And the more we learn the commonalities of what matters the most for whether you're a review channel, a how-to channel, an entertainment channel, there are things that always matter. You can always improve your thumbnail click-through rate and watch time share to get better results. It doesn't matter. Like a lot of you were asking, well, what if I've only got 500 subscribers? Well, if you don't do a test and compare, where you're comparing your thumbnails, when you finally publish a video that takes off, you're not going to have the benefit of finding the very best thumbnail that increases your watch time. And furthermore, when you do that, you're going to actually learn about what works with your audience. You know what I mean? Like I talk about that in this particular video on the screen now, talking about the hidden feature on YouTube that lets you really test your thumbnails, boost your watch time, and more importantly, it allowed me to understand what my audience was responding to, and it started pushing me into the right direction. These are the things that I'm focused on. And I just want to kind of circle back to Nate and his video. I haven't watched his video yet. I didn't want to watch it. I wanted to make my own version, just like this, raw, dirty, talking to the camera. That's it. Let's go. Bam. Make it happen. Publish. Boom. What's interesting is I have so many videos, so many topics right now. In fact, I'd love to get your feedback. I'm sitting on a podcast that was created with this tool. It's AI. And the voices are incredible. And this tool allows you to research in ways that is incredible. And it's very different from so many other tools because you can control what the tool is studying. You add content in and then you ask for output, and what you get back, the output is only based on what you put in. It just makes it so very powerful. Here's what's going to happen. We're at 16 minutes. My battery is going to run out any moment. I was at like 21% and I just go. Make it happen. You've got a 21% battery and here we are. I hope this fireside chat resonated with you today. And this is what I know. This video is on this hidden feature and it can help you move forward. Watch that video. You dig?